So in the Leo Sun position, we have the Strength card, which is a major arcana card. This is a card that indicates we have the strength, the ability, the power to take on our circumstances and make the best of them. This may also mean that it will take some strength for us to actually encompass aspects of ourselves that we may be a little weary of or afraid of. Maybe our inner fears and anxieties and worries we can see as the lion in this depiction, and ourselves, we are the tamer of those things. We are the one who is able to bring calm and understanding to the lion. You know, any person who deals with animals, wild animals, we've seen it. And if you haven't, it's out there. Anyone who handles animals and tries to come at them with this beat them into submission type of energy ends up getting seriously hurt. And it ends up being a very unfortunate situation. So, this is saying that your fears and anxieties, your worries, whatever negative aspects of yourself that you're trying to run away from or stifle down or ignore, it's time for you to have the strength and the audacity to confront it and to meet it with grace and with compassion. Don't try to beat this part of yourself into submission. That's not going to work. You need to come at yourself with compassion. You need to come at yourself with love. You need to come at yourself with warmth. This is what is going to bring that lion within you into the calm that you want it to be. Isn't that ironic that I pulled this card for Leo? But yeah, this is a card that's saying that there are part of yourselves maybe you feel like you're not able to quite tame, and this card is saying that you're very well capable of that and you can do it. And maybe you might have been taking an approach that just wasn't very productive. And this card is a reminder that there is strength in kindness. There is strength in being gentle. There is strength in being loving and understanding and empathetic. It's a very good card. I think all the cards are good, though. You're going to hear me say that all the time. So we have the Leo placement of the moon is the Page of Cups in reverse. So this card is indicative of creative opportunity, curiosity. The page is kind of has the aspects of the Fool, but with a little bit more wisdom. But when the Page of Cups is in reverse, this may mean that creative opportunity or curiosity within ourselves or that is coming to us may be met with some sort of apprehension or blockage. Maybe you're experiencing a creative block of some sort, and the Page of Cup is upright for that reason. Like, hey, there's some things going on where you're feeling a little blocked with your creative abilities, and it may be time to figure out a way to remove those blockages for yourself. Are you getting in your own way? Are you struggling to trust your intuition? Are you maybe kind of going back and forth about something? Like, oh, there's something that I really want to do, but I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I'm capable. Think about it like this. Is the risk worth the reward? And what are you going to lose if you take that risk? Because the thing is, sometimes we're afraid to go out for things and after things when really we don't have anything to lose. And if we fail, we fail, but it's better than to never try and to always wonder and to always be, well, what if I did? What if I just had a little bit more courage to go after what I wanted? And the Page of Cups in reverse is a reminder that you got to tap into that energy and be willing to be a little foolish, but with a side of wisdom, and go after what you want. Be willing to express your curious side. Maybe there's also some intuitive struggle here. So maybe you're trying to decipher what's your intuition and what's your ego. You may be struggling with that. Are you listening to your intuition or are you listening to your fears? Are you listening to your intuition, or are you listening to your anxieties? And you're trying to figure that out. And this Page of Cups in reverse is saying that this needs to be handled, this needs to be dealt with, so that you stop stopping yourself. It's very counterintuitive when we're telling ourselves to trust our intuition and we don't really know what our intuition is. So we have to figure those things out so that we know what we're listening to. Are we listening to our intuition, or are we listening to our ego? Yeah, that's what I'm definitely getting from this card. But moving on to the Ascending. For Leo, we have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is a card that says, I'm ready to take the lead. I'm ready to do what it takes to bring my plans into fruition. This is a card where you're using things in the material realm to bring in what you want for yourself. You're using your team. You're using the people around you. There's something that is here. There are people that are here that can help you realize your vision. And the King of Wands is saying that you should definitely step into that energy because you're capable and you have those leadership capabilities. You have the ability to do it, and it's time for you to embrace that, because there are great things on the other side if you do and when you do. I like this card because, there's a lot of cards that have to do with creativity. There are a lot of cards that have to do with emotion. There are a lot of cards that have to do with so many different things, but sometimes we need to realize that taking on the leadership role is not a bad thing. Sometimes people want and need to be led, and you're being called to that. If you know that you have those leadership capabilities and you've been kind of questioning yourself, like, oh, I don't want these people to think that I'm being pushy or that I'm just trying to inflict my will on them, this is the card that's saying that no, that's not how you're being seen. That's not necessarily what you should be worried about, because your vision is bigger than that. What you can bring into fruition, what you can make happen, what you can actualize is bigger than that. And it's time for you to walk into who you are and take on that leadership role, because you're fit for it. It's fit for a king. And you're that king or queen. But I hope you enjoyed this reading. I do want to remind you that you should find out your big three if you don't know it, and go through my other videos and get your 3-card spread for the month of September, because these cards do mean something different when they're in juxtaposition to other cards. So that way you can get a full understanding of what is in store for you for September. I hope to see you back really soon, and I hope that you subscribe and hit that notification bell. And have a great day. Bye.